cheekbone of Hopper. He gets a piece of Hopper again. Hopper slides around to his left, goes with the left jab, looking to land the big right hand as always. Sets up the jab. You got to throw more right hands behind that. No, he's skipping to the right hand. He wants to load it up so much. Talk about sitting down on the punches. You can almost taste it, Jeff. I don't like a guy coming at me like that. It's a guy coming in with a loaded gun. Oh! He got caught, yeah.
He got caught in the way, and he got caught.
3 shots at the end of the round. Hopper get tagged.
He might have changed around there.
Is it enough to give Colin Wilson the second round?
Tell you what, it was a nice straight left hand there.
You know, oh yeah, we got to take a commercial break. We'll be right back to our round 3.
Oh, there's those few little punches from Colin Wilson there. Oh, there it is, a straight left hand, straight down the pipe.
You know, I thought that Wilson's last 3 heavy punches might have been enough to give him that round, and I'm going to give him that round. So I got a dead even after 2. 19-19, Hopoate winning the first round. They both landed some heavy shots, but I thought that the most significant heavy punches were landed off the hands of big Colin Wilson at the end of the round. 3 in a row. We're in round 3. This is scheduled for 8.
I wonder if that'll spur him on, Bob. I wonder if that'll change his fight a little bit, give him a little bit more confidence, and maybe take a little bit of the confidence out of Hopoate after getting hit.
Well, when you look in the eyes of Hopoate, he doesn't look like a guy that's a beaten fighter right now, does he?
Definitely not.
I mean, he's got that big shot. That's a right hand, and down he goes. When you go into the ropes, it's a knockdown. You take the standing 8 count. It's up to 4 and 5, and the big guy's legs are very loose in the knees and heavy in the heels. A bit unsteady. Lance says he's okay, I think. And we'll let him go. No, this won't last long. Hopoate nails him again. Big right hand, the uppercut. Misses with the right hand. Nails him with the right hand. Here he comes trying to finish this guy off, and Wilson hanging on. He reels across the ring a little bit, staggering on the legs. Hopper nails him with a short shot that lands up on the shoulder of Colin. He misses that shot. Colin tries to bounce back. His legs are coming back, and he's trying to get back into this fight. Good action. Wow. Something about heavyweights when they hit, Jeff.
Well, definitely so. When Hopper hits, you certainly stay there too.
Round 3 action. Colin down and down hard. Able to get back up. There's no quitting this guy. Big, tough guy. Hopper comes forward, catches him again, but that was partially blocked in the gloves. He's getting the blood back flowing through the knees and into the thighs again. Is Colin Wilson, and as a matter of fact, he comes forward. That was the first knockdown of the fight scored by John Hopoate. Wilson seems to have his legs back because he's able to push the big Hopoate back now. Not easy to push a guy that's a rugby guy around too much on, but Wilson is a very big man. Don't forget, he's the taller, he's the heavier. He's having trouble with the reigning Australian heavyweight champ right now. Hopper skips forward again. 36, 35, 34 seconds to go in this round. And look at Wilson. You talk about the harder prize, but he nails him. Hopper might be out. He got him right on the button. Hopper looks like Mike Tyson in Tokyo. It's up to 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. There's enough time left in the round. 9 and 10. He comes forward, and the fight continues with 10 seconds to go. Both guys down in the 3rd round. How about this for action? Colin battles back. Hopper's on his feet, and here comes the bell to end a tremendous 3rd round. We'll take a commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Working with girls.
And there's a big right hand back for one, left hand from Wilson. That was a beautiful straight left. Now we're going to see if Hopoate's got what Wilson had. Wilson showed that he had the courage to come back. Hopper's got to do the same.
We're coming to round 4. I actually scored that round in favor of Wilson because I thought his knockdown was more severe. Ordinarily when there's a knockdown involved, right on the button. Hopper's going to go. How about that? He gets hit and then he nails him with the right hand.
There was a slip.
They called it a slip when he got hit with a heck of a
He
shot.
got hit.
But it's ruled a slip, so it won't be scored. Boy, both of these guys are getting nailed with mega shots right now here in round 4. Both down in round 3.
This first minute's going to tell. Whoever can get through this first minute might win this round.
Both guys down in the last round. Both guys loading up shots. I'll tell you this, it's Colin Wilson, and as they say that, Hopoate comes back. Wilson blasts him to the body. Hopoate loading up shots, wild shots. He's huffing and puffing, and Colin is hurting into the body. He comes back upstairs, and Hopoate might be ready to go. He nails him, and down he goes. He may not recover from this. It's up to 2, and 3, and 4. It's all over. Actually, this should be ruled a disqualification because the corner came up and came into the ring.
It was already a knockout.
It won't be scored that way, but it should be.
I agree.
It should be. It'll be scored a knockout. But when you come into the ring like that, you're not allowed to do that. You come up and tell the inspector that you want the fight stopped. This won't happen. It'll be scored a knockout. And he was knocked out. But what a comeback for Colin Wilson. And you said, Jeff, who wants it the most? Colin Wilson wanted it the most. That's a major upset in that fight. Wilson wasn't expecting to win this.
Well, Wilson, here's the replay. Here's the replay, Bob. Watch this. Big right to the body. Big right to the chin. Left to the chin, sorry. Southpaw. Left to the body.
He wasn't getting up from that. 2 good shots, but he softened them up with body blows. And look at this, the body blow, and then the big left hand.
Well, the body blows brought the hand down and made him think he's going to hit me to the body again, and he goes to the head.
You know, a lot of that to me is the experience. And one thing about Colin Wilson, boy, you cannot question his heart. He's a guy in his professional career, he's now won 35 fights, but he's lost 25. This guy, if he trains, he's tough.
He fights everybody.
With 1 minute into round number 4, your winner by knockout, Colin the Kid Hopoate Wilson!
I'm glad they scored it the way they did as a knockout, not a disqualification. As a matter of fact, you don't see them really disqualify guys for coming in because, but according to the rules, it could happen. But I'm glad they gave Colin Wilson the knockout because he knocked out John Hopoate.
When they signed this fight up and we travelled around Australia doing the press conference, everybody was bagging the fight. I told everybody, don't bag this fight. It will be a great fight. And I'll tell you what, I don't care what anybody says. While it lasted, that was a great spectacle, Bob.
That was terrific. Now, if our main event lives up to the action we saw in that fight, and I always love it when one guy gets knocked down and comes back, but you know, it was clear at the end of the 3rd round, even though both guys were down, and why I scored that round in favor of Colin is because he had Hopoate really hurt. Wilson was able to get back up. Okay, Brownie is in the ring, and Brownie, go ahead and take it and have it.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Mystery Creek, would you give it up for the 2-time former Australian heavyweight champion, Colin the Kid, the big coal miner Wilson. What a great comeback.
Thank you very much. I come here talking real big and saying I was going to knock Hopper out, and knock him out I did. I'd like to thank the crowd here tonight. It's been absolutely sensational fight fun. Thanks very much for coming along and supporting us all. I'd like to thank the sponsors, Global Lineborn, Capricorn Tyres, Paul Kelly Building. There's a few others. Thanks very much, guys. I'd like to thank Northside Boxing in Brooklyn for helping us out in the corner. My brother Blair. And once again, all you people for coming along and supporting us. Thanks very much.
You can certainly take a punch, mate. What was the key there for your win? Just keep coming back after you took a bit of a pounding early?
Well, that's the thing, is not to give in, you know. And I knew Hopper was a credible puncher, but I seemed to find something somewhere and come back. Yeah, it was all good.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, to give it up for Colin, the Kid, the coal miner Wilson. And stand by, Mystery Creek. We're about to bring it on out. Bragging rights. It's the Woodstock fight of the season.